Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Let's begin with today's news headlines. In the Murdaugh trial, 2 jurors have been dismissed after testing positive for COVID-19, but 2 alternates were seated in their place, and the trial continued yesterday. There are still 3 alternates left. Judge Clifton Newman did not issue any kind of restrictions on the packed courtroom other than suggesting that everyone mask up. Now, WSAV has reported that Alec Murdaugh expects to testify before the defense closes its case, maybe sometime late next week. Prosecutors are still hoping to wrap up testimony on Wednesday. Now, forensic analysts discussed DNA and blood tests run on evidence at the crime scene, testifying that DNA from Maggie and Paul Murdaugh was found on Murdaugh's SUV steering wheel. Murdaugh's shirt tested positive for DNA from Maggie, but no blood was found on that shirt. Now, DNA under Maggie's fingernails was revealed to be from an unidentified, unrelated male. And the pathologist who performed Paul and Maggie's autopsies went into great detail on how she believed the 2 were killed from close range without a struggle. We all know that drug overdose deaths are on the rise, 25% in 2021 over just the year before. A new DHEC report says the spike is an alarming trend that's in line with national trends in overdoses, especially from fentanyl, which accounted for 2/3 of our nearly 2,200 overdose deaths in 2021. That's nearly 4 times the number of overdose deaths less than a decade before. Now, Beaufort County had 49 drug overdose deaths in 2021, far fewer than Greenville and Charleston counties that were 1 in 2. Now, DHEC says it is offering a number of treatment options through local drug abuse phone numbers and email addresses, and there's a national hotline at 800-662-HELP. Mother Nature is giving us very clear signs of what an odd winter it has been in the Lowcountry. Bluffton's You Pick Daffodil Farm isn't ready for opening on Valentine's Day today, but might be opened this weekend if the weather cooperates, continuing a 50-year tradition. The recent rainy and cold weather delayed the Valentine's Day opening, and this year 36,000 bulbs were planted, but still haven't bloomed. You can keep track of the farm's status and the daffodils at youpickdaffodils.com. The last 2 dilapidated boats at the town-owned dock in Port Royal will be removed soon to make way for construction of a new shrimp dock on Battery Creek. An old shrimp trawler was sold for $50 at an auction last week, and a sailboat, well, it got no bidders, so now the town owns it and they'll scuttle it soon. All of this is prelude to the tearing down of the old dock, removal of a couple of sunken boats, and Safe Harbor Marina's takeover of the dock area for a major redevelopment that will still continue to be a commercial fishing dock. And finally, the presidential race in 2024 is about to get a lot more interesting with today's announcement of former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley that she is running for president. The announcement was made at the Charleston Visitors Center, and Charleston will be the home base for her campaign that includes stops in Iowa and New Hampshire in the days ahead. She's the first major Republican candidate to challenge former President Trump. Now, after serving as Trump's UN ambassador, her message early on is one of generational change in the party, saying she doesn't think you need to be 80 years old to be a leader in D.C. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHITV.com. Now, if you have a news tip, a story idea, or a cool weather photo, or you can just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And now let's turn it over to Justin Jarrett for an update on local sports. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. It's the calm before the postseason storm on the Lowco high school basketball scene, with just one matchup on the slate Monday at John Paul II, where the Golden Warriors hosted Northwood Academy in their regular season finale. JP2's girls came up short in a 54-39 loss, despite 10 points and 9 boards from senior Emily O'Sullivan. And the boys put a nice bow on a frustrating season as seniors Jackson Ogden and Finn Mahoney combined for 29 points and came up with big plays on both ends of the floor to help the Golden Warriors end their season with a 53-52 thriller. We have a handful of private school matchups on tap tonight, including a Lowco-on-Lowco clash with Beaufort Academy at Thomas Hayward. And then it's on to the playoffs with the South Carolina High School League first-round games on Wednesday and Thursday. Hampton County will be hyped up Wednesday with both Estill teams at home against Lamar and Wade Hampton's girls hosting Lake Marion. And Beaufort's boys will put their 7-game win streak on the line against Brooklyn Casey. On Thursday, the 4A girls bracket begins with Bluffton at home and Hilton Head on the road, while Battery Creek hosts Swansea and Beaufort hits the road in Class 3A. The boys from Wade Hampton and Whale Branch open their postseason journeys at home, while Ridgeland travels to Central in the first round. We'll keep you posted on who stays in the hunt for a state championship on LowcoSports.com and right here on WHHI. I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Great update, Justin. Thank you. And now, Maria, this weather has been so beautiful. Will it continue?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we see warmer temperatures throughout the rest of the week. Taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be cloudy with Hilton Head having a high of 69, a low of 54. Bluffton's going to have a high of 72, a low of 51. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 72 and a low of 52. The sunrise for Wednesday's be at 7:05 and sunset's going to be at 6:09. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 11:53 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 4:30 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Thursday it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Come Thursday, we're going to see a passing shower in the morning, and then it's going to be partly cloudy the rest of the day with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. And then come Saturday, it's going to be sunny but cooler with the highs only getting to the 50s and lows are going to be in the 40s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Carlton Dallas will be with us for his business update. Stay tuned.